and welcome everybody. This is Spiritual Findings with a Gypsy Soul. I am your Gypsy, Vera Lynn, and today we're going to be doing a general reading for my Cancer for February 2019. When I say general reading, this is going to cover your love, your career, your soul story, what's going on for February. For some of you guys who have been watching me for a while, I apologize for being MIA there. I had a lot of family issues to tend to, but everybody in my family is now in good health. I've been back on my meditations, cleansing my house and myself, so now I am clear-minded and ready to approach your readings, because I do not like to give you guys readings that are not to my best ability. Okay, so I apologize for being absent there for a while. Alright, so let's jump into it. I'm going to quickly go over what's going on with the planets and the signs for February. Okay, on the 3rd, we have Venus is entering Capricorn. February 4th, we have a new moon in Aquarius. On the 10th, we have Mercury is going into Pisces. On the 14th, okay, we have Mars is entering Taurus. On the 19th, we have a full moon in Virgo. Okay, guys? And as some of you may know, your ruler is in fact the moon. So the new moon in Aquarius and the full moon in Virgo, you guys might want to do a little bit more research on how that is going to affect you. Okay? Or you can go ahead and email me, whatever it might be to get that information, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Okay, my Cancers? Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to read, as I usually do, from the Rider-Waite deck. I have messages from the fairies and messages from the angels, as well as animal spirit. Now, I'm going to read from the Rider-Waite deck, and then however my intuition says and what I need to pull from afterwards, I will. It could be from the fairies, it could be from the angels, or it could be both, okay? So let's jump into it. For my Cancers, your ruler is the moon. You guys are of the 4th house. Your element is water. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What do we got going on? For my Cancers for February 2019, and what a lovely card to start off with. All right, so we are starting off with the 10 of Cups. So I feel like a lot of you guys are feeling happy, perhaps stable in your relationships, in your home life, in your current family, with your mother and father, your siblings. You are feeling kind of the light at the end of the tunnel. It might not be right now that you are having your happily ever after, but you could be seeing that light in the tunnel. It could even be a tiny crack that the light is peering out of, that you just realize that your happily ever after is in sight. Okay, it might not be currently, it could be currently for some of you guys. This could also be financially you seeing a better career path or a promotion in sight. Okay, your finances being settled down. Okay, maybe you don't have to, because I know sometimes the holidays can really burn a hole in our pocket. Perhaps you guys are starting to see some more revenue come in, or bills being paid off, or whatever, our Amazon account, or whatever it is that kind of left you high and dry. You could be seeing the rainbow, as we say. Hopefully there's a leprechaun in there with a lot of gold for us all. Okay. All right, so like I said, if you're experiencing it now, really cherish those moments, okay? If it's something you see that's coming around the corner, hold tight, okay? Behind every high, there was a low for everybody, okay? You might not be on top of the mountain yet, but you see it coming around the corner. It could be finding a new home, buying a new house. Maybe you guys are getting your ducks in a row, so you guys could be landowners, homeowners, or finding a new comfortable apartment in an area that you feel safe and secure in, okay? You could be temporarily moving in with the parents, just so you know that your future is brighter and better. We have the Page of Wands here. So I feel there could be a young feminine mentor, or somebody that you really take interest in, okay, coming around to inspire you again. It could be your little sister, it could be your daughter, it could be, you know, perhaps a teacher, a card reader, whatever it might be. But it also could be that there is a message coming along regarding your inspirations. Perhaps you want to take a different line of work that really makes you happy, that you want to wake up every morning knowing that you're not going to this miserable job where your boss didn't appreciate you and the money wasn't well, and really taking a step back, perhaps going back into school, going for some type of training, a different career. Something that makes you happy, something that your inspirations won't be damped out in, okay? Something that's really going to, it could even be an internship, okay, whatever it might be, but it's something that you're really tending to your passions, okay, guys? And that is very important. If you don't feel like you're on the right life path, there could be a lot of damaging depression, kind of feeling in the fog that comes along with ignoring your calling, okay? I always say this all the time. I probably say in every reading, you have the ability to manifest your dreams. But it takes you and only you to really put that foot forward. It could be something that inspired you to really get started on that first step. It could be a fellow friend that's taking the same course, or maybe she, you know, he or she left their old job to really, you know, take a risk. Okay, things might be a little tight, the bills might be hard, you might have to move, like I said, back in with mom and dad or a friend. You might not be comfortable for a while, but if you see your goal coming into play, that's even more motivation for you to get started, okay, to really be on that speed track to the right course, okay? Please do so. Make sure whatever that you're doing is in good karma for yourself, your loved ones, and you're leaving everything that does not inspire you, okay? If it's not your calling, leave it behind. This could even just represent a relationship, okay? You could have a leech partner that you know, is making you do all the housework, is making you tend to the children more than is fair. It could be somebody who is just not holding their weight, and it could even just be somebody who doesn't believe in your powers, your inspiration, what it is that you want in life, okay? That's not good. That's not good for your heart. It's not good for any of your emotions, and it's definitely not good for your soul. You were put on this planet for a reason, and if you do not follow your calling, you're going to be in a funk, and it's inevitable. All right, so I feel like with all of that being said, there's going to be a lot on your shoulders. Okay, there's going to be a lot more to carry than you think you can. But if you look at the posture and the body in this card, you will realize that yes, it is a little bit backbreaking. Is it a little bit more than you can handle or you think you can handle? But if you look closely, there are no wands on the ground, okay? There is a very nice castle-like home in the background, and it's so close. All you have to do is watch each step that you take carefully, okay? You are holding a lot, and you might think that it's just more than you can handle, but it really is not. Okay, like I said, if it's in good karma to yourself, to your loved ones, okay, and it's your true calling, you will get there, okay? Success does not come without some type of sacrifice. You just have to make sure that what you are sacrificing is needed. Don't sacrifice anything more than you need to get to your goal, okay? You can see it way back in the corner there. There's a beautiful house, a castle-like home, and you are taking all of your inspirations, all of your passions with you, and you are leaving nothing behind. Do not let anybody let you leave something you love or you desire or you must feel like you should fulfill in life behind, okay? Because when you reach that house, you don't want to be empty-handed, okay? So it's going to take a little bit of work, but you will get there, I promise, okay? All right, my Cancer friends, I'm feeling one from the angels and one from the fairies, okay? So let's see what we get here. Is there any advice, inspiration, a direction that my Cancers could use for February 2019 from the angels here? Okay. We have the Emperor. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Okay, guys. Now, with this card being pulled out, I feel like it really does come into play on what it is that you're suggesting to do in your life and what it is that you're going through with. Okay, make sure that you have your ducks in a row. It is truly what you want, okay? And like I said, success comes with sacrifice. So the structure and discipline that comes along with it, it's not easy. It's not easy for everybody. So just make sure that you keep yourself healthy, that you meditate, drink plenty of water, okay? Maybe stop drinking caffeine and switch to tea. Maybe you need to take an Epsom salt bath, okay? Put some lavender oil in there. Maybe you just need to have spa day every once in a while, okay? You have to make sure that you are rejuvenated enough to keep yourself structured and disciplined. Okay, maybe this is just a symbol that you need to share that structure and discipline with other family, okay, with friends, with co-workers, employees, whatever it is. I know that you're thinking about what it is that you need more structure and discipline in your life. Okay, only you know. These readings are very vague, but I like to make sure that I try to focus on everybody here, okay? Some of you guys are purely looking here for a love reading. Others are just not sure about your career. Others, it's both, okay? All right, so let's do one from the fairies. These cards are so cute and so lovely. I love the illustrations, and sometimes they just have some words of wisdom or direction or something we're not thinking of in life that needs to be said, brought attention to, whatever it might be. All right, so, oh, I love this card. Oh my God, I love this card. Everything's okay. Don't working. It's all working out in a beautiful way. Now, with all this, me talking about structure and discipline and which way to go and what to leave behind and make sure you bring all your inspirations and your passions, everything's okay. And I really feel like starting off with the 10 of Cups, you know, if you're not quite there in that paradise utopia where everybody's dancing around, there's lovely greenery around, there's a beautiful house in the back, you have all 10 cups, you have a family there. If you're not quite there, everything's okay. All right? I love this card. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. Sometimes out of chaos comes utopia. Okay? So just be patient. All right, guys? Oh, that was a beautiful reading. I will zoom in up on the cards then, just so you guys can see them a little bit more closely at the end of the reading here. If you guys would like to book a private reading, go ahead and email me, or like I said, join us on Facebook. All right, guys? The links are below. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Spiritual Findings with a Gypsy Soul. My name is Vera Lynn. You guys have a beautiful February.